OGTV 45 tapping in. And I find it real strange that whenever I do a video about some Africans or I do a video about Caribbeans, that video gets reviewed and monetized in less than an hour every time. And if y'all follow me, you know I'll be going in sometimes, you know? But yesterday, I do a video about YT people, and it takes YouTube 22 hours to review my video. And of course, it's the least viewed video I dropped all week. So I'm taking that like they're sending me a message to not do any more videos about YT people. Y'all know me well enough to know that I am about to do a video about YT people.
Kill my baby. I don't wish this on nobody.
A black kid was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi, and something really doesn't add up about this entire story. Early morning Monday, 21-year-old Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree right in the middle of Delta State University's campus in Cleveland, Mississippi. His body was discovered around 7 a.m. near the pickleball courts. Now, University Police Chief Mike Peeler confirmed the discovery and said that foul play is not suspected. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is involved, and Trey's body was released to the coroner for an autopsy. But here's the problem. Almost immediately, family and friends started saying something very different, that Trey's arms and a leg were broken. The coroner pushed back, saying that he didn't see broken bones in his exam, which leaves us with two very different stories, the official version and the one people closest to Trey believe. Now, Delta State shut down classes and canceled events, though no lockdown was issued. Officials said there was no ongoing threat, but let's be real. A black man found hanging from a tree in Mississippi will never feel straightforward. History matters here. Generations of lynchings and cover-ups mean people are skeptical, and honestly, can you blame them?
I do not believe for 1 minute that young Trey Reed swinging from a tree in Mississippi was an accident or self-inflicted. No, I do not believe that. Now, the young man Trey Reed is from a place called Grenada, Mississippi. All right, not Grenada in the Caribbean. So he is more than likely a foundational black American. Law enforcement is saying that there's no foul play. The man's family is saying that they called them and told them that they found his body in a dormitory.
The attorney for Trey's family has come forward to say that initially they were not told that Trey was found hanging from a tree. They were told that Trey was found deceased in his dorm room. It wouldn't be until they saw the news and saw social media that they found out that he was actually found hanging.
It wasn't until later that the family found out the body was found swinging from a tree. The family claims that the young man had broken bones, like he had a broken arm or broken leg or something to that degree.
Almost immediately, family and friends started saying something very different, that Trey's arms and a leg were broken. The coroner pushed back, saying that he didn't see broken bones in his exam, which leaves us with two very different stories, the official version and the one people closest to Trey believe.
While the media is saying there was no foul play involved, the family is arguing the opposite. They're saying that when the school first notified them, they told them that the body was found in a dormitory, not swinging from a tree. The family also said that the young man had broken bones. He had a broken arm and a broken leg. Yet the coroner is saying he doesn't know anything about any broken bones. Are they all in cahoots on this together? Is law enforcement trying to cover up a scandal? It's some funny business going on in Mississippi. It's still some strange fruit hanging from them trees. When you have people outright threatening HBCUs, and you have white men walking through the street carrying on like they was carrying on out there in Huntington Beach.
White man! White man! White man! White man! White man!
And this isn't just a one-time thing. You cannot tell us that that is not cause for concern. Where is the public outcry, Black America? Where's the George Floyd, Tamir Rice show up and show out? Where is it? Is it like the mainstream media not letting enough people know? Do we have to push this video out? Do we have to make more people aware that they're still hanging niggas in Mississippi? I guess YouTube feels as though I'm not supposed to speak on the YT man's debauchery. I could talk about everybody else, but when I talk about them, they really want to scrutinize me. But what they don't realize is That's not what I do it for. What YouTube don't realize is 50 views or 50,000 views. It don't matter to me. All I need to reach is one person. As long as one person got the message, I'm content with that. That's the part they don't realize. Suppressing me don't matter. All I need is one person to get it, and one person definitely got it. We are the children of those who built this land. It's our blood that waters the soils of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas, Louisiana, Florida, Virginia, everywhere. And if America thinks it can erase our sons and daughters and call it suicide, then America got another thing coming. This is not paranoia. This is not exaggeration. This is a pattern, a system, a message they're trying to send us. But here's our message. Foundational Black Americans don't scare easy. We don't bow. We don't break. And we damn sure don't believe your cover-up stories. Every tree they use to silence us will only grow stronger roots in our community. Every lie they print in their papers will only fuel the fire in our bellies. And every mob that marches against us will meet a generation that refuses to run. So from New York to California and all the trenches in between, from the block to the ballot box, from the courthouse to the corner store, we stand on code. We lift up Trey Reed's name. We lift up every stolen soul. And we say to America, if you don't protect us, if you don't deliver justice, if you don't honor our humanity, then don't be surprised when the world watches us rise up and protect ourselves. Because let me tell you something. The spirit of Emmett Till didn't die. The fire of Martin Luther King didn't die. The roar of Malcolm X didn't die. It's alive right here in us. And we're done dying quietly. This is not a suicide. This is not an accident. This is not just another headline. This is a war cry. This is the last warning. Foundational Black Americans, we ain't looking for no trouble. We ain't got nowhere to run to and nowhere to hide. This is our home and our only home. We must protect this house.
His name is Trey Reed. But to be real, his circumstances are giving more Raynard Jackson, Nick Naylor, Roy Veal, or Javion McGee, each of them black men who were found hanging from trees where the official reports ruled out foul play. But with a history like ours in America, we know better than to let our personal investigation stop at what the report may say. Trey Reed was found hanging in the middle of Delta State University, located in Cleveland, Mississippi. And after reading the initial headline, a whole lot ain't sit right with me. Now, according to the Equal Justice Initiative, Mississippi has had at least 656 reported lynchings, almost like every black body had a bounty. And there have been at least 13 reported lynchings in Bolivar County alone. There is a well-documented history of racial violence in the area, and if you add on the current climate that we're in the latest unrest and hysteria, to me, it just shows this is the same old America. Anyone who knows our history can understand why we've met reports like Trey Reed's with uncertainty or just called out the absurdities. The timing of Trey's death is literally amplified even more since threats of violence were literally made to historically black colleges and universities just the other day. And some might say it's a stretch, but to put things quite bluntly, given America's bloodlust, I don't put a damn thing past any of the states that make up this country. Within the last 20 years, there have been too many instances of black people losing their lives like this, and there have been too many similarities. We're living in trying times, so we need solidarity. We need to protect one another by any means necessary in the midst of this political polarity. So I pray justice for Trey Reed and peace for his friends and family, and that this investigation has plenty of transparency and brings a whole lot of clarity.